Okay, good morning. Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to our Silat Warrior Fitness with Sofa College and Seni Gayong UK. So for those of you who are just joining us this week, don't worry too much about whether you didn't join the first week. This program is intended really to give everyone a taste of the movements of Silat and to do some exercises and to keep our fitness up during the lockdown based upon different aspects of Silat. So it's not intended as a specific as a Silat course, but to give everyone an idea and to keep our fitness up. And for those of you who joined last week, don't worry too much if you don't remember what we did, because every lesson will be exploring different aspects of Silat, and it's not intended as a strict course where you have to remember everything, but we'll see where we can get. Yeah. So if we just start from here, we'll start with a short warm-up. Yeah. So just if you've got your space, we're going to be going for just about half an hour, going through some movements, some stretching, and some Silat movements and different exercises that where we'll be exploring a certain aspect of movement. Yeah. So first, just to warm up, put your hands up, and we're just gonna shuffle. Yeah. So left, right, just gently, just shuffling back and forward. So your weight is always in the center. We're not throwing our weight forwards or backwards. Our weight is staying in the center, but it's just our legs that are shooting out there. And just gently to get the blood flowing, to get warmed up a bit. Okay, from there, cross. Yeah, so same thing, you're just crossing. Same thing, your weight in the center, and your feet are just shooting out, in and out. Okay, there, forwards again. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and cross. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and forwards again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 17, and cross. So when you're shuffling, just try and be nice and light. Don't crash onto the ground. Make sure it's all controlled. So you know where your weight is. You know where you're moving. And forwards again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And forwards. Remember to breathe. Yeah. Breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time cross. 6. Okay, forwards, yeah. So from here, just gently, it's an active recovery. So while you're shuffling, breathe, make sure you replenish your oxygen. Keep moving. Now we're gonna gently move our arms forward, yeah. So maintaining that shuffle, just rotating your arms forward. 6, 8, 9, 10, and backwards, yeah. 5, 7, 9, 10, and forwards, yeah. 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, and last time backwards, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Take a quick breath, recover. Hopefully be about 25% warmed up. From here, just a quick warm up for the head, yeah, just to get our head turning. So we lean our heads back, hands under your chin, and just look up gently, yeah. Just gonna hold it for 7 seconds, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 7, and down. Yes, you can lock your fingers behind your head and look down. 7, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, just looking up. 5, 6, 7 and down. 4, 5, 7 and up. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and down. 3, 4, 6, 7. Now I'm just gonna turn left and right, yeah? Just looking left and right. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Nice and easy. Okay, cool. You're just gonna go for one more round of shuffling just to get a bit more warmed up. And I'll continue. So again, hands up and shuffle, yeah? Nice and light. Make sure your weight, make sure you're under control of where your weight is going. So you're not throwing yourself here, because that would be a different exercise. You know, you can shuffle left to right, but this one we're just keeping it in the center. Right? There. 4, 5, 8, and cross. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And forwards. It's the last time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and cross. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. Take a moment. Just breathe. Check my watch. Okay, cool. I've done about 5 to 6 minutes of exercise. From here, yeah? From this position, feet together. Open once, twice, and just a slight bit more. Hands on your hips, and we're just going to rotate, yeah, with your hip. You should feel it in your leg muscles, your upper leg muscles, yeah? Rotate 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From there, turn the other way, yeah? You're directing movement just with your hips, yeah? So that we're opening up muscles there. We just warmed up here. 3, 6, and one more. Okay, from there, feet not exactly together, just slightly smaller than shoulder width. From here, we're gonna breathe, yeah? So breathe in and out, yeah? Gonna touch our toes, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second time, yeah? So breathe, yeah? And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe. And out, yeah? So if you can hold your ankles, you can touch your toes. If you're very flexible, you can put your palms to the ground, yeah? So do whichever one you're comfortable with. Even if you're not that flexible, you can just touch your knee, but just make sure your legs are straight because we're stretching the muscles behind there, yeah? You just hold that. Okay. Cool. Now from this position here, same thing again. So open up just slightly wider than shoulder width, hands together, and now we're gonna squat down. Don't worry how far you can go. If you can go all the way, great. Yeah. We're just gonna hold this position for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and breathe. And down. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. Breathe. And stretch, yeah? Hold that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So when you're doing this, you can use as you push your palms together, your elbows will push your knees to face out. Yeah. So that will stretch your muscles. And this is actually just opening up your hip. Sometimes these muscles can get tight from a lot of sitting down. I'm sure everyone who's working from home knows about, the sitting for hours on end. the muscles become a bit tight and restricted. Yeah, so this is helping to open it up. So we've done a bit of a stretch, a bit of a warm up. So today we're going to focus on one concept in Silat, which is where you distribute your weight and the changing of your feet. Yeah? So this kind of thing is very important for all aspects of Silat and also other martial arts. But we'll be seeing this from a Silat perspective. Yeah? So the basic movement, if you just see here, we just move some out of the way of the graphic. Okay, cool. So from here, if you watch my feet, if I want to turn left, I just turn there, and my back foot is on the ball, my front foot is turned sideways. It's turned, let's say 180 to where I'm facing. So if I turn right, same thing, yeah? Back foot is on the ball like this, yeah? The front is 180. The front, anyone who's standing in front can see, I think you call it the insole of my foot, yeah? On the inside, yeah? From there. So simple, I'm just turning, yeah? Look there, there, yeah? So you can try that out, yeah? It's just a simple case of turning or understanding how to use your weight and your movement to achieve that turn, yeah? So just one more time to show you, I want to turn left. So my back foot, my right foot goes on the ball. My front is, I'm showing the inside of my foot to the front, yeah? Then I turn right, there, yeah? Very simple exercise, yeah? But a very key part of Silat, yeah? So, turning, yeah? And as we do this, our weight is on the front foot, yeah? So what I mean by that is, I'm resting my weight on the front. So my left foot is free to move, yeah? So as I do that, look, I'm resting my weight on the front, my back foot is free to move. So just simple. Try that a few more times, yeah? Turn, turning, turn. And as you do it, you can get wider, you can widen your stance, yeah? So from standing straight, you can go from here, look, turn. And when I do it, my stance is widening, and my stance is also getting lower, yeah? So you can see my knee on the back foot is getting closer to the ground, yeah? So you just see how far you can go and how far you can hold it, yeah? Try it a few times, give it a few repetitions, turn, turn, turn. So as you can see now, I'm bringing my back hand, yeah? So it's like I'm going to shake hands with the back hand. So there, there, yeah? So if my right foot's out, my left hand is out, like I'm shaking. Just there gently practice this. Like I said, you can widen your stance, and then you can even shorten your stance to just understand that movement. So as you can see, I'm getting higher now. There, getting higher until I'm basically just standing straight. Yeah, standing straight. So here, when I go back down, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, my stance is getting lower. 6, 7, 8, and get taller. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so try that a few times. Yeah. If I come closer, you can see the basic idea is we're just changing our feet. Yeah, but it's a very important thing. Again, weight on the front foot, so your back foot is free. Yeah. What I mean by free is if my weight's here, I can kick from here. You know, I can move there. I can kick from here. Yeah. So weight on the front foot, turn. Yeah. Okay. Very basic exercise. We'll be coming back to that and a bit more understanding about that concept in a sec. So standing from here, next exercise, the same thing, yeah? So from here, just open your stance a bit. As you turn, so get comfortable with how tall you want to stand. Ideally, the closer you are to the ground, the better, the stronger your stance is, yeah? But just for now, whichever one you're comfortable with. So turn, what do you do? Turn to the left, yeah? We'll turn to the left. And then the back foot is going to step forward, yeah? And then we're going to end up in the same position, yeah? show you that one more time. I'll do it this way, yeah? So from here, from here, I turn right, here, yeah? My hands out, yeah? With the back foot, I step forward, and I'm not changing my height, and I just change hands and change foot, yeah? So I'm making it into a walk now. We call this langkah alif, yeah? So langkah alif, very, it's one of the fundamentals of our Silat system, and a very key part of all of the different moves. So langkah alif, so from here, you turn, step, okay? And you can take another step, depending on how much space you've got. Take another step, yeah. To show you again, now with the hands, yeah. So from here, I turn left, yeah. Right hands out. As I step, I change hands a lot, I cross over the top, yeah. One there, step. And as you can see, I'm not changing height, yeah. I step. What I mean by not changing height is as I step to walk the turn right, I'm not bobbing up and down, yeah, like that. So if you can imagine, like, let's say there's a fence here and you don't want to go above that fence, you don't want to be seen on the other side. So you're trying to maintain the same height as low as you can possibly go, as comfortably you can do it, yeah. So from here, turn, back hand out, yeah. As we step, we change hands as well, yeah. And you'll notice your body also turns side to side as you step. So that's what we want to achieve here. There. 2, 3, 4. So try that a few times. Maybe take 4 steps in one direction, 4 steps in the other. You're going to start to feel it in your legs. But this is all training to develop your bases and to make sure that you have a strong base for all the different Silat moves that are required, all the different combat moves, and all the explosive movement. So try it a few times, like Ali. For those of you not sure, I'll do it a few times. From here, step, step, yeah, and try the other way. So you stand straight. Let's say if I want to turn right, I shift my feet, yeah. Again, weight is on the front foot. Left hand out, and I step, yeah. Change. 1, yeah. Step. 2, okay. Step. 3. Step. So maintaining the same height, yeah. As you reach the end, start again, yeah. Face front and left. Right hand out. As low as you comfortably can, yeah. From here, step, change hands, cross over the top, yeah. It's like you're shaking hands, yeah. 2, 3, 4, and take one last step, 5. You might feel your legs shaking a bit now, just hold it for a sec and stand straight, yeah? Cool. So let's look at Alif. How it relates back to the turning of the feet that we did, yeah? So we're turning the feet here, like this. You'll notice that we are moving like that, yeah? This exercise is coordinating the movement of your body with your feet. So make sure, let's say if you're learning Silat for combat purposes or for self-defense, it makes sure that all your striking, your parrying, your blocking, anything, always comes from the power of your body, not just from swinging your limbs around, yeah? For example, if I'm here and I turn, you see my hand moves with my body, it's coordinated, yeah? So what I'm not doing is I'm not just stretching out, yeah? And you can test this. Imagine your elbows are pinned to your rib cage, yeah? Imagine they're pinned there. And so when we turn, we're not going to extend, we're just going to see how far we can reach out without releasing our elbow, yeah? Without extending, yeah? So imagine, let's say they're pinned there. So from here, I turn, yeah? I see how far I can get it up. This will force me to have to turn my body. I really have to turn my body this way if I want to extend my left hand out here, there, look. Step. Yeah? Same thing. So try that out, yeah? Step. from here. So we're not extending too much, we're just making sure we can get it as far as we can without extending our arm fully. Yeah? Step, step, like that, yeah? So as you turn, try that out a few times, yeah? You can even do it on the spot. As you turn left, your right hand's out and see how far you can get it out without extending your hand, yeah? So from there. And as you turn the other way, here, look. So if you were facing me, you would see that let's say I'm facing this way, and I turn to face you, you will see my body side on, yeah? You see my body side on, alright? So as I step, there, side on, yeah? So you're not seeing my front, yeah? Which is for, if you're learning Silat for combat or for sports, this is where all the targets are, yeah? So I'm not giving you my center line, yeah? As I step forward, look, my center line disappears again. For the sake of exercise and fitness, this is strengthening your legs, strengthening the coordination between your limbs and your movement, yeah? So your body moves as one, yeah? The arm doesn't move independently, it moves with your feet as you grind that move around, your hand extends, yeah? Practice that. And one last tip is that from here, as your body turns, it's like you're surveying the room, you're seeing the movements, yeah? So, for example, I step this way, left hand out, I'm gonna look 45 degrees, I'm looking the same direction my face is, my chest is facing. So I'm looking this way, like 45 degrees. I'm not looking the same direction my hand's pointing. So from here, I can actually, in my peripheral, I can see slightly behind me, I can see there. And as I step, I change, and I look at this corner, yeah? I step. So for the sake of exercise and for self-defense and combat, all we're training here is awareness, yeah? As I say, coordination, your feet, all your limbs with your core. As it turns, everything moves as one, and your vision as well. So bring that in as well, and that is the Lanka Alif, yeah? So practice that, we'll do one more length, yeah? So from here, step, don't change height, cross over the top, yeah? Step. The hand that's not extended on your hip, yeah? Yeah, look, step. Nice and slowly, yeah? Don't rush these. Step. Step. Okay? And again, so facing front, now we're going to turn right, yeah? So from here, look, left hand out. Yeah, step. Remember where your eyes are, like to the corner of the room. Not the same way your hands pointing, yeah? Step. Step. And step, yeah? Cool. Okay. So this is a very important exercise. You can, once this video is put on the Facebook page, you can rewind it and see in detail what the Lanka Alif is about. But just the key elements, yeah? Facing forward, I want to turn left. My right hand comes out, yeah? My left hand is on my hip, yeah? Effectively, it's not visible to the front. So if I show you facing this way, for example, I turn to face you, I turn to face the camera, my back hand is not visible, yeah? You get that? So again, from here, I extend one hand, the other hand is not visible. For the sake of Silat, you know Silat is like an art where Malaysia, Indonesia, that region, it's a bladed art where people use weapons. So for example, could be turning this way, and you don't see my hand. As I come round, I've got something, yeah? So, again, so here, turn, that's one thing. Second thing is make sure your weight is on the front foot, yeah? So your back foot is free to move, yeah? Okay, back foot's free to move. Third thing is make sure that the way that your hand is facing, your center line is not visible. You're effectively side on, yeah? You're facing 45 degrees, yeah, from where your hand is pointing. Step forward, cross over, yeah? as low as you can and don't bob, yeah? So from here, look, change, change, yeah, change, cross, yeah, cool. That is Lanka Ali, okay? So we'll do another exercise now where you'll see a bit more of how Lanka Alif is put into practice in combat, maybe in artistic Silat, yeah? So from here, simple exercise. From standing here, yeah, we're going to step back with our right foot. You could call this an L stance, yeah, because it's like an L. Your right foot is pointing that way, your front foot is pointing that way, yeah? Making like an L. Sit in kuda kuda, so a horse stance, yeah? So from here, we're training our legs. There's a lot of leg training in Silat, yeah? Your left hand can go here, your right hand go above, yeah? What we're going to practice is, we'll start with this, yeah? We're just changing our stance, okay? Like this, yeah? So as I step forward, my hands change as well, yeah? Keep it nice and low, yeah? There. Very simple stuff, yeah? From here, change, yeah? This is a front change, yeah? So from here, look, we're stepping forward and changing, yeah? Be aware of where your weight is, yeah? So when I come back, my weight is on my back leg, yeah? As I step forward, obviously I'm shifting my weight here, then I shift it back, alright? Be balanced, yeah? There. Step, change, yeah? Step, change. Very simple stuff, yeah? There. Make sure your back is straight if you can, yeah? So nice and strong stance. Okay, practice that a few times. Just a very simple stance change, yeah? Make sure your knees are bent like you're sitting, yeah? Cool. From there, we'll develop it, yeah? We're essentially doing the same movement. So from this stance, standing straight back. From here, yeah? Our back leg, which is my right leg in this case, I'm gonna lift it forward, yeah? From here, yeah? Just my knee is up, and then I'm gonna extend and kick, yeah? When we kick with the ball, with the ball of the foot. So from the side, yeah, you see I'm pointing. I'm not kicking with my toes, it's with this bit, yeah? So there, yeah? So what I'm doing here is from this stance. Lift, kick, yeah? And change stance, yeah? Back leg. Lift, kick, yeah? Change stance. Lift, kick, yeah? Very simple exercise. Just go through this. Kick. Lift, kick. We're kicking around the midsection. If you imagine, if you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you'd be aiming for middle, maybe a solar plex around here. Yeah, just medium height. If you can't reach that high, you can kick lower, yeah? Important bit is lift your knee, kick. Okay, lift your knee, kick, yeah? So keep going, yeah? Lift, kick. Same stance. Lift, kick. Same stance. Lift, kick. Stance. Lift, kick. Alright, try that a few times, yeah? Let's say 10 reps. Let's go through that. A couple more times. Lift and kick. Lift, kick. Back in stance, yeah? Lift, kick. Back in stance, yeah? Lift, kick, in stance. Alright. From there, now we're going to bring in a punch, yeah? You don't have to do a punch if you want to make it more pleasing to the eye, yeah? From here, you can do a kick, yeah? When you drop, yeah? When you drop, we're not start with the kick. We're going to start with the punch, yeah? So from here, in stance, same thing. Stand straight, back, yeah? So my back hand, yeah? Which is my right hand in this case, I'm going to punch with it, yeah? And as I punch, you can see my body turns, yeah? So now you've got my side, yeah? As I come into punch, my center line shows, but I'm extending the punch, yeah? So it's very important that your back foot rotates, yeah? Just like how we do in Lanka Alif, yeah? If I do it side on, so I'm in this stance here, you see, make sure you can see my foot. So yeah, as I punch, yeah, see, as I extend my hand, this turns, yeah? That turns, alright? Cool. So practice that, yeah? From here in stance, there. I punch with the right. My foot is on the ball. From there, yeah? You can see that now I'm ready to kick. Lift, kick, back in stance, yeah? So from here, my backhand punches, kick, back in stance. Punch, kick, back in stance. Punch, kick, back in stance, yeah? Punch, kick, back in stance. So how this relates to the Lanka Alif? If I was to, so Silat's got two different, it's got many aspects, but generally, let's say there's combat and there's expressive, yeah? If I was to express this fully, let's say in an artistic kind of way, my punch would come up, let's say could come up with an open fist, and I'm gonna open my stance as widely as possible, like the Lanka Alif, yeah? I may or may not do this in combat, but this, for artistic purposes, I'm expressing it fully, yeah? So from there, yeah? From this position, whether you're looking at artistic or combat, I'm primed to kick because my foot is now ready. My back foot, as you can see on the ball, it's like it's chambered. It's like you've cocked the gun to shoot, yeah? So from here, shoot there, yeah? So look, there, 1, 2, change stance. Look, as I hit, you see I've gone into Lanka Alif. This one, 180, the back one on the ball of my foot, lift, kick, back in stance. Look, hit, kick, back in stance. Hit, kick, back in stance. So for combat purposes, or just for information, you don't necessarily need to express your hit fully like this. I don't need to turn my left foot out, yeah, necessarily. When I strike, I might just be turning conventionally, like in boxing, just turning the back, rotating on the back foot. But again, the principle is the same. I'm making sure that my limbs move in harmony with my body, yeah? So what I'm not doing is, I'm not just extending the limb like this. I'm turning it, yeah? So I've got that power from the hips, yeah? From there, turn, yeah? So that's how it relates to the Lanka Alif. So it's a very simple exercise from stance. Strike with the back, we call this a right cross. Lift, kick from there, yeah? From this position. Strike, lift, kick. If you want to express it more, you can open up the front, yeah? So when you strike, I've opened up the front, looks more, let's say, Silat-like, yeah? Lift, kick from there, yeah? Strike, yeah? The backhand could be anywhere. Could even be here, could be here, yeah? Lift, kick. There, strike, yeah? Lift, kick. So if you're not necessarily interested in combat, this is still a very good exercise to strengthen your legs and to understand how this Lanka Alif movement works, yeah? How it works for coordinating your body, yeah? So the simple principles will be covered today. We start from 10, right? Just simple 10, understanding that your weight is on the front foot, yeah? Then we develop that into the Lanka Alif, so into a walk. So from here, right hand out, or if your left foot is out, the opposite hand is out. Step, change, cross from the top, yeah? Again, if I just turn this way, step, change. Again, like I said, if you want to test whether you're really turning, pin your elbow to your body and don't extend, and then see how far you can get your hand out, yeah? There, yeah? Then from there, we developed it into a simple cross front snap kick exercise, just to show you the movement in action, yeah? So from there, in a stance, let's call it, this is in Kuda Kuda, we can call it an L stance from here, yeah? Strike, 2 ways to do it, yeah? You can do it more combatively, yeah? Which would be, if you want to talk about like how other people do, how martial art, how boxing, for example, hands up, yeah? Your elbow is not jutting out from here. You cross, yeah? This hand's protecting my face. And this kind of covers my face as I hit, yeah? Lift my knee, kick. I'm in stance again, yeah? Look, there, yeah? If I want to express it more for the artistic Silat side, from here, yeah? Back in stance, from here, look. My guard's not up, yeah? My hands out, I'm giving, both of them are open. And this, I'm in full Lanka Alif now. I'm in the full expression of my body's turning, yeah? In fact, I can turn more. In Lanka Alif, I could even turn and look the other way, yeah? You can try that out. You can even turn and look the other way, yeah? But for the purpose of just, let's say we're attacking forward, I'm like this, lift, kick, same thing, yeah? So we just develop that into an exercise, yeah? Cool. So those are the key aspects we covered today. I hope it was clear for everybody. This exercise, the Lanka Alif, and the changing of the feet, if you're familiar with Silat, this will be something that you probably do week in, week out. If you're new to Silat, you're new to martial arts, this concept is very important. And even if you're high level, or if you're a beginner, or whatever, very important to understand this principle and to practice it, especially the Lanka Alif. Yeah, this is something that in Silat Gayong, in our school, we practice every lesson, trying to become more steady, trying to get a lot of stance, yeah, and to be able to hold that, yeah. And from here, you should be able to, because if you're strong from this position, like I said, your weight's on the front, you can launch attacks from here, yeah, from there, you see, yeah, I can turn, yeah, I can move effectively from this Lanka Alif because it's a spinning, because it gives me 360 ability. I don't really have a front necessarily. I can turn simply by turning the direction of my feet, yeah? Which is very important in combat because I'm not giving any signals from my body. I can simply turn by just turning my foot there, you understand? It doesn't come from my shoulders. It's just coming from turning with my feet, yeah? And that in turn coordinates your strikes and your hits, your movement is all one, yeah? Cool. So let's warm down, yeah? Last thing. Like we started, do some shuffles. Forward, shuffle, cross. So relating that to the exercise, be aware of where your weight is distributed. Our weight is in the center. It's our feet that are shooting up here. Nice and light. Nice and light. And forward again. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. And cross there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and forwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay, from here, yeah. Left foot forward, yeah. In a long stance, yeah. We're stretching our weight forward, yeah. We're putting our weight on the front leg and stretching. Let's hold this for 7, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change. Again, it's the turning of the feet, yeah. If you want, you can clasp your hands together and stretch up, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change, yeah. There. 4, 5, 6, 7, and change, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 2, change. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, from here, point your left foot up, yeah. Now we're going to keep our right foot flat and rest our weight on it. Don't worry about how far you can go, but go as low as you can. Here, yeah. So we're stretching this leg here, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, just interchange between them. Give it a slight bounce, yeah? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 10. Okay, now with your left foot, left toe still pointing up, yeah? From here, yeah? What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop our knee, yeah? Okay, we're gonna drop our knee, put our foot, left foot on the ground, hands on hips, yeah? So what we're doing is we're driving our hip forward, yeah? And leaning forward a bit, yeah? You should feel the stretch on the front of your right leg, yeah, on the top, just in front of your hip, yeah? Here. Stretch forward, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From there, drop your hands. You can open up your left foot a bit. Let me just change positions. I can show you here. From here, you can open up your left foot a bit like this. Yeah? From here, now, the back foot is on your toe, yeah, like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have our chest pointing up. Yeah, we're not facing the ground. It's up. We're stretching the same muscle. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, from there, if you can, yeah, we're gonna go back to that stretch. Yeah, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From there, change. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, hands down, open up your hip, chest pointed forward. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now back here to this stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the knee, yeah, and on hips. 7. Hands down, chest pointing up. Last time you're on the other leg now. So now left foot out, stretch from here, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now on your knee, here. Leaning forward, yeah. 5, 7. Down. Open up your foot a bit. Make sure the chest is pointing up, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now weight back to your right leg, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the knee and on hips. Driving your hip forward. So your chest is kind of proud, so you can feel that stretch there, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hands down. Here. Knee off the ground. Chest pointing up, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. And back. Last time, yeah. Hold that. 3, 5, 6, 7. Here on the knee. Stretch. 7. Hands down. And stretch from there. 3, 4, 6, 7. Cool. All right. So that covers today's session. If anything's unclear, you can post it in the comments on the Facebook page, or I think when it's posted on YouTube, you can put a comment there, and I'll try and get back and clarify, or I'll keep it in mind for next week's session. I hope everything was clear, and again, we're just focusing on weight distribution, turning, and what we call the Lanka Alif, yeah? So hope, inshallah, to see you guys next week, and stay safe, and see you then, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.